Morning all. I'm getting my stuff together. I'm heading out over the Christmas break. So I think I'm going to get out for a two-nighter. That's the best Christmas present I can get, I can assure you. But what I'm going to talk about at the moment is fire kits. What do you take out with you to start fire? I mean, are you a traditionalist? Do you like to test your skills against nature? I mean, you guys have seen me out in the woods just taking a knife and a ferro rod and starting a fire. Not the easiest thing to do, especially in damp pine woods. So there's a bit of a challenge there. Or are you more modern day? I'll just take a Zippo and a firelighter and that'll get me my fire going. No messing, no fuss, no issues. Or do you just take gas? Just use a gas stove, nice and clean. No mess, no fuss. That's it, job's a good one. I use everything. I suppose it just depends on my mood, whether or not I want to test my skills or whether or not I just want to get set up, get a brew on really quickly and yeah, get something in me. But what I wanted to do was just show you a couple of different, I suppose, there are 1,001 ways of getting a fire going. And there's a traditional bushcrafty way, there's a not so traditional way, and everything in between. So I'm gonna put these out, and I'm just curious to know what you guys do and what you guys think, whether or not firelighting is not even a no-brainer. You just take a lighter with you, that's it, job done. Or whether or not you like the idea of going out almost unprepared and battling your way against nature. I can see both ways. But if I bring you in a bit, have a look. This is what I got out of the Fox box. This was lovely. The smell of leather, it's just natural and it just smells absolutely fantastic, delicious. This was in the Fox box, and this is their Fox Workshop tinder bag. Nice little bit of deer antler there. And these sell at £13 for that, so that's an absolute bargain, I reckon. So I've got a few bits and pieces in here. Now, if I was to go out for an evening knowing that this was the only thing that I had to get fire going, I would be making a conscious decision of looking around, looking at my surroundings and finding some dry tinder, putting it inside my jacket or in between my layers just to dry it so it's nice and bone dry. I'll be looking for a bit of silver birch, just anything that's gonna help me to get that fire going. If I was in a pine wood, obviously the resin is a great fire starter, but steel and flint, I wonder if we'll pick that up if I try and you can see I can get some sparks off that and catch that either bit of char cloth or I got a bit of chargar there. Yeah, very dry. And then in the bottom here I've got some, if you could smell that, fat wood. Love fat wood. Good friend of mine, John, from over in the States, over in Florida, he has some massive stumps in his back garden, and he harvested a load of this for me and sent it over, for which I am incredibly grateful for. So yeah, that is a traditional style tinder bag. Obviously, if you want to make your I'm trying to think what it's called now. My mind's gone blank. Just had a brain freeze. I've said it already. It's charcloth. I don't know where it went. It was in there somewhere. Yeah, if you want to make some charcloth and chuck that in there as well, that's more of a traditional, I would say, a bushcrafty type of starting fire. That's going to test your skills. And maybe that's what you're into. Or we can go an alternative, which is more of a modern concept. This is from the guys, the Polymath product guys. I love using their stuff. I've got a bit of fat wood in there as well. You can never have enough fat wood. But if we look, we've got a refill kit here. I'll come to that in a second. If we look at their fire starting kit, start off with, on the end, you've got a striker for your matches. I'm going to open her up and then you'll see exactly what we get inside. You've got a steel striker there. Okay, let's pop her open. It is incredibly tight. You have a tube within a tube. Another striker there. Now tightly packed inside here. We've got some jute twine. This is jute twine impregnated with wax, and all you're going to do is simply fluff that up, and that there is going to take a spark straight away. To help you and to aid ignition, you get these little vials, and they contain like a flammable material, almost gunpowder like. If I just open her up, try not to open it up, but you can see I don't want to spill it everywhere. If I just, there you go. It's almost like shavings off of a ferro rod, and yeah, it goes up mentally. I'm not going to set fire to anything in my kitchen, but I'll tell you what I'll do. When we go out and we get out in the woods, I will do both. I will use both. Okay, so if I undo that split ring there, more things and thumbs this morning, guys. Push that through there. Have a lovely fresh ferro rod there, along with a striker. There you go. I just had to take the coating off first, and it chucks mental sparks. So that is Polymath products. I would say it's more of an EDC kit, isn't it? And then you can, from them, you can buy the refills as well. The refills of the jute twine and those vials of gunpowder. So what's in yours, guys? What do you use? Traditional, non-traditional? Let us know. All right, God bless.